I'm Tyra Parker, and I live in the city of Philadelphia, and my child attends public school. And I'm a single parent raising a daughter, one child.
My name is Rand Somerville. I have 3 sons, and this right here is my baby son, Emmanuel, and he's a 2nd grader.
She came home and she said, "Mommy, the children are cursing at me." I've seen, the name calling, the fighting, the, attacking of children, of one another.
It's tremendous distractions. I mean, the distractions are, there's more distractions than education.
It feels like torture almost, because the kids keep cursing and some of the girls even want to fight me.
You can protect your children at home, but when they're in school, they're just exposed.
Coming home, it was the bully every day.
You're putting your child in the care of the school, the teachers, to watch over them when you're not there.
The conflict, the overcrowding, not enough staff, not enough intervention.
It's not necessarily a nurturing environment, more like, whoever the strongest survives kind of thing.
We were seeing children that were in the 10th, 11th, and 12th grade that could not read above a 3rd grade level, and they were transitioning out into a society that has become computerized, and these kids would become lost in this new culture that was developing.
Do you feel like it's a school where you can learn everything you want to learn?
No.
Children in our urban school districts are in crisis. 67% of our minority public school children cannot read at even a basic level. 50% of urban students never graduate from high school. Among African American males who began 1st grade in public schools, in some cities the graduation rate is only 10%. Inner city children who try to learn are persecuted by other students who do not want to be shown up. We are failing a generation of mostly poor city children. We are leaving them to a path devoid of any meaningful hope and filled with landmines of crime, addiction, continued poverty, teen parenting, and despair.
I desire for her to be in an environment that is nurturing for her.
In response to this great need, God is doing an amazing and surprising work. He is raising up scores of Christian schools in every neighborhood of Philadelphia, schools that can be lighthouses of learning and love and places of safety and nurture.
We began a school 6 years ago because Christian education was essential for preventive measures by getting to the hearts of children and families that otherwise might find themselves stranded. We begin to realize what an opportunity we have in pre-K, 1st level, of meeting parents who are very concerned about their kids and sharing the gospel through the vehicle of children in their classroom.
Christian schools may be our most powerful and effective outreach to inner city children today, with staying power to hold and disciple them through the adolescent years when so many, particularly young men, are lost.
If finances were not an issue, out of all the families at our church, probably say out of 1,000 families, I believe 100% of those families would actually have their children in a Christian school. Even those same parents who homeschool, I think they would actually have their children in a Christian school.
A few years ago, the Children's Scholarship Fund put up 1,200 scholarships in the Philadelphia region to any low-income parent who would apply. To everyone's amazement, 40,000 parents in Philadelphia applied to the Children's Scholarship Fund for 1,200 scholarships.
In 1996, the Children's Jubilee Fund was begun to help provide these scholarship funds. The Children's Jubilee raises scholarship funds for children at more than 20 urban Christian schools. The average inner-city scholarship family earns $19,000 per year, and yet only about $1,000 per child is needed in financial aid to gain admission to a Christian school.
The vision that drives the Scholarship Fund is to open the door to Christian schooling for thousands of inner city children who otherwise will not grow, will not learn, and will not enter our society in a way that can be productive and bring honor and glory to Jesus Christ. What was it like for you when you got the word that you could come?
I couldn't talk for like a minute, right? 2 minutes. I couldn't talk. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was so happy that Emmanuel would have a good education in a safe place. He was languishing where he was, the school that he was at. And when we got the news that he could come here, we had hope